Hello everyone, I just wanted to give you a little update. So the next day, in my previous video you guys seen how much snow we had and it was blowing. Well, as you can already tell, first of all, okay, so right now I have the phone upright. This is sideways. Is the video sideways? Can somebody answer that? If it isn't, then I figured out how to fix the viewing. So I'll play it back to this just because I know then it will be upright, right? Small screen, but upright. Anyways, so as you can tell, if you guys remember in the last video, we had 6 to 7 inches worth of snow. Now we have almost nothing. It's starting to melt. It's getting a little breezy because it's later in the day, but it's not bad. It's doable. And my truck still didn't get cleaned, even though all that snow melted. Whatever. So so tomorrow I'm probably gonna hammer down on the scrap. This Thursday is gonna be plus 10. It reached plus 6 today. It felt really nice. I still probably got 2 more Bobcat loads to get out of there of scrap. No, probably 3. Oh shoot, probably way more. Never mind. Probably 4 or 5 Bobcat bucket loads. And like the front's almost filled. Like I could probably fit more small stuff in those like spots there. I got to put a pallet here, pallet there. There's the pallets right there. There's one there, one there. This will be used for small stuff. There's another one in the front for small stuff. I don't got much for small stuff. Yeah, like it's getting pretty empty here. That's good. It's sad to see it go, but I can't wait to get some money. And then this lady, she's gonna hire me for some garbage removal. I only told her 20 bucks because I go uptown anyways for scrap, so I may as well just, use that for gas money. Whenever she calls, he'll give me an excuse to get out. And there's a rice plant that has a bunch of bins. I'm gonna go ask them. I'm gonna ask them if I can get a couple of those containers, that big white container beside the shop there that I've been putting glass bottles in. And then I keep saying I don't know why. Oh, that was cold. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is, if you guys remember behind the shop, I had bathtubs. I'll still use those, but I'm going to put containers back there, as many as I can fit. Maybe even some along here. All depends, I got to keep them hidden also. And I'm just going to use those for scrap, and then when I go to load the trailer, I'll use the Bobcat with the forks, and I'll just dump them like a bucket. I don't know if that will work good. I'll have to see how that will work. Maybe. I'll see. Sorry if the audio is bad because it's kind of windy right now. I just figured I'd give you guys a little update of how much snow went in a matter of, I don't know, 12 hours maybe, I'd say. Because I videoed pretty late last night. 8, so yeah. It started going about 10 or 11 and started melting. So I'm going to work on a bit of this today. The stuff that I left out when it snowed, all that. Don't want to be running into that again. Took a bag over that way. There was a bag of what I thought... Here, I'll stand behind the truck. There was a bag of... I thought it was all glass. And when I ripped it open, it was actually all beer bottles and beer cans. So that was pretty good. So now I have about $23 to $25 worth of bottles and cans for beer that I'll be cashing in. That'll help with my trip to the city to taking the scrap. And I'll probably be leaving on a Thursday instead of a Friday because it's plus 10 and I want to do some shopping, and I hope there's not going to be like slippery roads. I'm not afraid of driving on icy roads and stuff. My truck's pretty good for grip, but I've just been hauling all that scrap and that, and like it doesn't have brakes for the trailer, so I have no choice but to just use the truck brakes. And I don't know, it sounds like an accident ready to happening. For my scrap, I'll be taking the steel to the normal place I take. Then I'm going to drop off the trailer. And then I'll be going to a different scrapyard to take my aluminum. Because I got too much aluminum and they're only paying 10 cents or 20 cents. The other place was paying like 40 cents. Yeah. I think they take any aluminum, or I don't know. So, that's the plan. See, that's basically all I got for small stuff, I think. Well, no, not really. There's that, and I'll show you what else. Oh, it's kind of dark in here. I'll use this as a light. If I don't fall. So, there's that too. This box, it's pretty heavy. It's just full of small bits, well, not the alternator. The alternator ain't going there. I'm actually gonna restore that, and then I'm gonna take it in or use it for a motor. Started taking apart that cart, and got quite a bit of pieces of aluminum. I wish I could weigh it for you guys and just show you. Look at the can collection. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like lots of bags here. And over here I've been working on, this is just computer wire I've been putting in there, and it's just big bundles of wire. I want to fill this full of. They'll pay me 30 cents a pound for junk wire, basically I call it, or like, you know, the stuff that comes out of computers. I don't really know how to separate this stuff. I know what number 1 is, but I was wondering, okay, the braided stuff, is that number 1 also? Or like, I don't know. I can't really explain, but, and then here's some more. Just small bits down there. It's pretty heavy. And I'm gonna keep these pans for if I melt aluminum and stuff. Then I can forge it into there. My father's in the greenhouse here. I don't know if he still is. Just give me a second. Alright, so, no he isn't, but he put plastic over here so I can work on the cans and that during the winter in here. I'm gonna steal a couple bulbs. We have tons of fluorescent lights and put them in there. We'll hook this up. And basically the whole front section is mine just to use for cans. I already started putting, these are the bags we've been collecting, and then we'll put them along here. And then as I go, I'll just rip open. I'll try and get some more containers so I can put the cans down there. It makes so much easier, and yeah, it's gonna be nice. Maybe a bit of take apart stuff I can work on in here. All that's gotta come in here. This gots to be over 32 cans, but it doesn't feel like anything, to be honest, like for weight. So it doesn't, it's not good. I was hoping to take that in. I think I'll just keep it for now, because obviously over the winter I'm just gonna find more and more and more cans. So there's a bag of cans, beer cans, sorry. Where's the other bag? Oh, over there. And some beer bottles down there. What else? Oh yeah, so I counted all my propane tanks. I have roughly 8 propane tanks I got out of the dump. I'll be exchanging them for filled tanks for 15 bucks. Sucks I got paid for stuff like that, but you know, I'm a prepper before I am a scrapper, so I'll actually keep these for prepping, you know, like full bottle of propane. So say if the power ever goes out, actually, what's his name, Scrap and Pilot Man witnessed something like that, and he'll testify to it probably, or actually in one of his videos I think he did, I don't know, but his power in his city, I think, or in his area, went out for I forget how long, or I can't remember. He would have to remind me on the comments, hopefully, if he's watching. Or I think the food ran out in the stores or something, I don't know. But it just tells you how fast and how easy something could happen like that, you know? Like, people don't know how good they got it till something's gone, you know? Like, we had 4 deep freezes full. Here's a little example. We had 4 deep freezes full of stuff, and I forget what happened. The breaker went, oh no, the power went out, and when the power went out, it kicked the breaker. So when the power came back on, we didn't know, but we actually lost all of our deep freezes full of meat and stuff. We actually had like 4 years worth, yeah, like 4 years worth of like meat and stuff. If you rationed it out, we like, yeah, and I was mad. It's a nice bit. Anyways, so it just shows you like how easy it is to lose stuff, and that. I still got a lot of boards to work on. There's this place in the city that takes e-waste, but they didn't have boards on their list, so I'll see if they will. If they don't, then fine. There's people online that have been messaging me for them. Oh, and check out my last video there. You will, like, these videos are coming in late because I have to build up on a few videos. Then I gotta go uptown and upload them when I go visit my brother and my sister. So, or I could just sit in town and steal Wi-Fi, but like we don't have Wi-Fi here, so we're just using data, and it's okay. Like, it's okay for, like, you know, searching on things and watching movies and stuff, but like when you got upload a video, it's very slow, very slow. I just finally cleaned out this kit. I had this since I was a little kid. See, I used to have one of those little hammers, and it's been very helpful. I used it for a lot of projects. I just was trying to find the rest of my wrenches. Kind of mix them in with my other tools. Oh, it's kind of getting windy. It's beautiful out here, to be honest. Like, besides the wind, look at that sky. Can you see it? It's kind of pinkish. What else? Oh, I'll be heading uptown. There's another copper motor. Oh, Scrap Kingdom. Another thing too. What I said about the copper motors, it is worth it in the end. Like, all you need to do, okay, and I know this sounds, well, I'm not calling you lazy, but it might sound like a big hassle, but it's not. All I'm doing is, like, you see that one right there, like, I'm just keeping them in my shop, and then when it, you know, the cold days when you can't really be outside working with this kind of stuff, the heavier stuff and that, well, you're full-time, so you'll have to, but I don't have to. You could be inside pulling apart motors, you know, and eventually you'll find a faster way. Like, I found faster ways to do stuff, you know, or I just improvise, you know. But yeah. What else? So anyways, and like for you, I noticed that you find tons of scrap, and I could too, but I'm not doing this or like every day, so my scrap compared to his is probably a joke. I seen his last pile. He's piling up for that dumpster there, and that's a lot of scrap. You know, it actually just makes me cringe that I can't get in there and pull stuff apart. Scrap Kingdom, I wish I could, to be honest, because like I see you got like TVs, and you got I can see brass pieces, I can see copper, you know, like steel doesn't excite me. Like, this bin right here is really heavy, or the wheelbarrow, and all it has is, it's mostly that motor that I took apart that weighs so much, and then I threw some other steel in here and it weighs lots. But that doesn't excite me because right now it's only 170. The highest I found in the city was 175. So, you know, after it's all said and done, you take all this load, you wear out your truck, and then you only get, you know, maybe 1,000 at most in scrap. Like, for you, if I took that in 10,000 pounds, that would be only 850 where I am. It's nice money, and it's easy to come up with that amount of weight because it's all over the place. Like, this thing weighs lots, you know. But, oh, and I'm not going to be scrapping this out taking a scrap because I've actually thinking of turning into a forge. I've been wanting to get into forging for a while. So I'm going to cut a smaller square on this side and then a bigger one on that side. And that'll be my forge. It'll be a propane forge. It's already, if I can get this out ever, this is already a hole for a fitting, you know, for propane. I'll have to see. I don't know much about forging or that, so I'll play around with that. A little bit mistake, well, not really a mistake, but the Bobcat here ran out of coolant, and we can't find the other jug of coolant for it. We have, oh, if Jimmy's watching, could you let me know, am I allowed to, okay, the coolant that I use for the truck, or the trucks and all that, could I use that for the Bobcat? Like, they're saying that I have to use a special type, so I've been buying cat coolant, which is like heavier duty for machines and stuff. I didn't want to put it in because the person that owned this machine before we bought it must have did mixed 2 different coolants before, and like it turned into this gooey white stuff, and it was gross and really hard to get out, really sticky too. So yeah, actually, you know what? I gotta give you guys credit for being able to, like, you know, video and then you go grab something. Believe me, I'm a multitasker, but I have been noticed that when I video, I don't really move around with stuff, and I should, you know, because then I'd be like making more progress, I guess you can call it. There's no progress to scrap. There's just the never-ending story, and I like it, you know. My back sore. I got in an accident. I don't know if I told you this a long time ago, but I got in an accident and on a skidoo, and one of my vertebrae has been, like, I guess, dislodged or whatever, and there's no way of really fixing it. So she said all I could do is go to, like, you know, what you call it? Not therapy, massages, I guess, or yeah, like massage therapist, and she puts it in place once in a while, but like it's not good for my back to keep cracking it and stuff, so just eventually it's just gonna get real bad, but so far it's been good, you know. But me doing scrap hasn't really been helping it, but I don't care, you know, like, you can't just stop life because you're sore or life's too hard. You can't do that. If you, creepy door, if you did that, you would be like not able to live with yourself. You'd start feeling worthless and stuff like that. You know what's surprising too? Okay, Scrapping Pallet Man has been scrapping for well, he's a full-time scrapper, I think. He's been doing this YouTubing thing and that, I think, only a couple months longer than I have. I know I don't upload as much and I don't show my face, but he's doing really good. I forget what he's currently at. I don't want to guess because it'd probably be wrong, because right now I'm thinking 8,000, but it's probably 6,000. I don't know. But it's crazy. It's crazy how much. And I thought by putting Scrap and Prepper Boss, putting Scrap in your name, so when somebody searches up Scrap, I thought, you know, that I think also it has to do with me not putting thumbprints and stuff like that, the whatever those things are called. And I don't know how to do that, to be honest. Well, I know there's editing things you could go to, but my laptop is at my sister. She's using it for schooling. I'm not getting anything out of it. No rent, nothing for it. Whatever, you know. Hopefully if it ever breaks, she'll replace it. Because it was like $1,100 computer. But I got a deal. It was actually 18 to 2,000. I can't remember. It was a Lenovo or something. And I just asked him. I said, okay, I want a really nice laptop for work and games. Because at the time I played games. We probably all did it sometime. Or you guys at least know what Nintendo is. I was in the I was born around the times of Nintendo and stuff like that. I even had a Nintendo, but I sold all that. I made pretty good money on it too, that's why I sold it. The reason I sold it was because I knew that the market wouldn't go super high in my lifetime, and I needed money at the time, because that's roughly around the time that I got scammed $10,000 for loans. To be honest, do your research for loans if you ever think of getting loans. I sure hope you guys get this video, because these it's like lately I've only been able to do 16-minute videos, so let me know if you're seeing the whole thing. So if I have a video up for 18 minutes, watch it and let me comment on that video that you got to watch all 18 minutes. If you do, that'd be awesome. This will probably be my last video for a little bit till I can upload, because I can see it shows 23:33 and I'm at 20:59. So I may as well use the other 2 minutes up, unless it cuts me off. So if it cuts me off, I'm sorry. But everything's just wet around here. I haven't even called him to get these lawnmowers and stuff. I should be. This is going on the trailer probably soon. Those will go maybe on top. They're very heavy. So who knows, I might even have more weight than last time. I don't think so, because last time I had like, I forget, was it 48 or 80 something brake routers? Yeah, brake routers, and I had like, I didn't even have small stuff. I don't think. I just had like thin metal, I remember, and a bin full. There was about 700 pounds worth of flat steel. Yeah, so I gotta work on these copper aluminum rads before I take them in. And there's not much here, like my coax cable, they don't take it. So I gotta find a buyer for that in Winnipeg. I was hoping to take all of it in. It sure be nice if they could find a really good buyer. Yeah. Oh, okay, well. Huh. I can hear a kid yelling or something. That toolbox weighs quite a bit. Okay, my video's almost up. The time thing is almost up, so I'm gonna have to let you go, sadly. We didn't finish the barge, and we didn't even go fishing this year. I forget what I was gonna show you guys also for a video coming up. I'll have to show you guys. Yeah, I really want, this winter I'll probably do a lot more selling online. If you guys can give hints what to sell online or what does sell online, I probably have a few things. Oh, I don't know if I showed you this. Hopefully I don't slip on my arse here. There's a lot of metal underneath here. Before the time runs out. Boom. I don't know if I showed you guys that in the last video. So there's a condenser or whatever, transformer, good handful of wires. This is all aluminum, this whole light fixture thing. That's cast aluminum. Okay, that's about it for my video. I can't video anymore. Okay, I'll see you. Okay, see you in the next one.